The female shellfish diver, healthy and proficient in picking abalone, was coming up to the water's surface when she drowned from spending too long underwater trying to fish for abalone. Unfortunately, this kind of incident happens on rare occasions, but as proficient and experienced as shellfish diver was, she still drowned. Perhaps why it is so hard to believe to outsiders' prospective observer, and this is the reason why. The shellfish diver was picking abalone when she started running out of breath and began her swim towards the surface when she spotted an even bigger abalone. In the market, the larger abalones tend to be more expensive. The female diver saw the abalone, but realistically, going to dive further down to the depths to get to the abalone is a risk not worth taking when she was running out of breath, and would only answer to her perishing in the waters. At this point, if the female diver came up for breath before going back down to pick the abalone, because of the current of the water she would lose sight of it. Of course, the female diver was already fully aware of this fact. Nevertheless, she was running out of breath, close to death. She still could not give up on the greed of reaching for that expensive abalone. The female diver finally decides to go up the stream before making her descent down to the depths of the water to pick the large abalone. After retrieving the large abalone, she began to desperately swim up to the surface, but she began her ascent too late, and the gasps of air she was craving turned into gulps of water as she drowned to death. This is why, for the female diver to survive, she needs to give up on her greed of even more expensive abalones when she is surfacing. Today, you can only imagine what type of detrimental actions OCD patients have taken in order to avoid harm. And this is strongly resembling within the unfortunate female diver who was attempting to retrieve the expensive abalone, although she couldn't hold her breath any longer. The death could have easily been prevented if it wasn't for her particular behavior, don't you think? This story was sent in by OCD researcher Sun-In Kim. Have a nice day.